Hey there. Get detailed with what? With your what? What are we talking about here? Well, what we're talking about is if you're going to achieve something, if you're going to overcome something, if you're going to deal with something, you've got to define your outcome. You've got to define what it is that you want. So if you know what you want, you can work at understanding it better. You can visualize it. You can set that goal and get really, really specific with it. And at the same time, you can define in detail how that achievement, how that overcoming is going to take place. You know, we've talked about your toolbox. We've talked about who you're going to become. We've talked about what you're grateful for, all the things, why you, and all of that over the last number of videos. Well, this is where we kind of put it together and we say, okay, this is what we're going for in detail. I want to achieve this at this time in this way, kind of like the SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, really big, time bound. So those types of details go into your why, and then how you're going to cross that finish line, what that's going to feel like. You need to put it all together so that you can see it. When I was going through health challenges, and still, it's still my goal, is to celebrate my 100th birthday. And I've always said, and I am not going to buy a burial plot until I have booked the hall for my 100th birthday party, because I want to know how I'm going to use that plot. It's going to be a very, very old man, folks. They're going to bury a geezer. That's my goal. When it's time, I'm going to be old and wrinkly and so forth. And so I've got that what so detailed, you know. And I tell people who are far healthier than I am, you've got to hang on. You've got to have the commitment that I have if you want to be invited. Or I'll invite you. You've got to be able to show up. And I'm just very detailed with that what and what I want. And you know, wanting to see my family grow and everything else. What is your achievement going to look like? How's it going to happen? Where are you going to be at that moment in time? What's it going to feel like? Get down in those details. Really define it. Feel it. Live it in your mind over and over and over again. You can taste it almost. We've got to get down into those details. And put all of those other things together so that when you're crossing that finish line, when you're achieving that goal, when you're overcoming that obstacle, you're feeling that gratitude for having achieved it. You're utilizing all those tools in your toolbox. You know why it's easy to achieve it. You know why you were able to overcome it. You have all of that inside you as you're living into that future moment. Because this is the time you put it all together. And guess what? We talked about developing belief a few days ago. This visualization, this knowing, this detailed understanding of what that's going to be like further develops the belief. So yeah, you're visualizing your achievement with that belief in it, but it's also going back and helping you build the belief so that you can keep persevering forward. So get really detailed with your why. No matter what you're doing, get very detailed and understand what it is, what it's going to look like, and how you're going to do it. I hope this helps. Have a great, great, great day.